The city of Pittsburgh has a rich history. Also known as a steel city, Pittsburgh was once the nation's steel capital. After its transformation from a natural environment to an industrial powerhouse, the city began to face the consequences as the sky started to fill with pollution and the steel city became known as the smoky city. The evolution from a once unsustainable city to a sustainable city has become increasingly important over the past few years.
My name is Anita Parizio, and currently I serve on Allegheny County Council. I represent District 3. There's 11 municipalities, 90,000 individuals that I represent. I am currently the chair of the Committee on Sustainability and Green Initiatives. I think it's very important because our resources are limited, and the more work we do on sustainability, the better it is. I think we should be looking at things like the circular economy, for example. If we can reuse items instead of putting them in a landfill, I think that will also help the city to just keep things in use. Construction Junction does a wonderful job with that. But we have to make sure that I want to preserve Allegheny County and Pittsburgh. I've grown up here, I've lived all my life here, and I'd like to make sure that there's a future for my children and my grandchildren in this area. I think urban forests are so important, and I think we should try to keep as much trees as possible. Trees do capture carbon. There's other things that capture carbon, but trees are definitely one. And I think that's one of the reasons why I am a co-sponsor on preventing fracking in the parks, because I think we should preserve the trees there, and if we do have fracking, that would require some of the trees to be cut down, and I think we should preserve them at all costs. We have beautiful parks. We have 9 beautiful parks in Allegheny County, and we should keep them focus them solely on recreation and places for people to rejuvenate and gain strength.
Tree Pittsburgh is an environmental nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing community vitality by restoring and protecting the urban forest through tree planting and care, education, advocacy, and land conservation. Tree Pittsburgh's Heritage Nursery revitalizes local ecosystems and communities by planting and caring for various native and heritage trees. The nursery grows more than 80 different tree species with the help of volunteers. They also offer many programs for all ages to get involved in contributing to Sustainable Development Goal Life on Land. Trees provide economic, social, health, environmental, and air quality benefits. They contribute to halting and reversing land degradation because once trees are planted, they protect the topsoil from erosion, and once that topsoil is preserved, the fertility of the land can be restored and crops can be grown. Sustainably managing forests means balancing the needs of the environment, wildlife, and forest communities, all of which are fulfilled by Tree Pittsburgh's work, advocacy, and educational programs. Tree Pittsburgh works to improve areas with low tree canopy, which can have higher temperatures, lower air quality, more erosion, and less wildlife. Deforestation can directly lead to biodiversity loss in numerous ways. Tree Pittsburgh contributes to halting biodiversity loss by growing these heritage trees. They flourish in all life stages and have endured our region's harshest climate and environmental changes, such as weather extremes, soil changes, and pollution. Growing more than 80 tree species also contributes because the variety of species in a forest contributes to its resistance and adaptability to change, while also providing food, shelter, and protection for many species. Different trees offer different benefits to different animals and organisms, but despite the differences, they all contribute to creating a healthy and sustainable urban forest.
My name is Steve Johnstonbaugh. I'm a regular volunteer at Tree Pittsburgh. I'm retired, and I enjoy working with baby trees a lot. I feel connected to the living world. I feel that I make a contribution, that all of these little seedlings benefit from, and I have, having planted trees in the field, I have a good idea where they're going, and the kind of benefits that they will have to the perhaps spoiled lands, lands that have been strip mined, for instance. I have some sense of the benefit that they will create in those areas.
Overall, the city of Pittsburgh has a long way to come from its unsustainable past, but through organizations such as Tree Pittsburgh, a sustainable future is possible. Tree Pittsburgh contributes to Sustainable Development Goal number 15, Life on Land, by sustainably managing forests, halting and reversing land degradation, and halting biodiversity loss. Tree Pittsburgh's vision of creating a healthy urban forest is becoming a reality that benefits the environment as well as communities around the city of Pittsburgh.